Have you ever noticed how the mega banks can deliver microservice? It seems the bigger the bank gets, the less they care about their individual customers. There is an alternative to being treated as just another account number, and people are finding that they truly matter at their local community bank, like State National Bank and Trust Company in Wayne, Nebraska. For over a century, this community banking institution has been a large part of the small-town rural economy here. Technology has given it the ability to service its customers' needs all over the world, but the mission remains their hometown, and the focus will always be their customers, small businesses, and the local community.
It's important for the bank to focus on Wayne and the surrounding communities because that's who made us who we are today. Without the community, we wouldn't exist. My family moved here in 1892 and had the general store, which then kind of morphed into the bank itself. And again, they've given us everything that we have as a family, as a bank. And so giving back to the community is the only way to keep Wayne growing and vibrant.
When the Great Recession of 2007 to 2010 occurred, all banks got blamed for ruining the economy, taking crazy risks and treating their clients and investors poorly. The fact is that 90% of the banks did no such thing, especially in the Midwest where banking is still done the old-fashioned way. State National Bank and Trust Company invests its assets into the local economy.
Morning, Tim. Good. How are you this morning?
They are stakeholders in the success of their area, and they stay involved in the community to support the businesses, farms, and individuals who depend on them as a financial resource.
In a community this size, everybody's neighbors, and to get projects done, to move forward on things, to spur on growth, we need that involvement, and everybody kind of has to work together.
State National Bank and Trust was founded in 1892 by the great-great-grandfather of the current CEO. It is one of less than 1% of banks that can trace their ownership back 5 generations. The bank has been able to survive through depressions, world wars, and recessions because its focus is on long-term success and not quarterly financials. Although State National Bank and Trust exists within a rural agricultural economy, it also has an extremely close relationship with Wayne State College. On any given day, the bankers must deal with questions that can range from farming to physics and anything in between. To address this diversity, the bank has special programs that reflect the specific needs of agricultural operations, small businesses, individual customers and their families, and even college students and affairs.
I think the relationship that we have with this bank in particular is one that goes way back. And they've tailored special accounts for students. They offer incentives to the foundation if people sign up for checking accounts at their bank. They are very strong supporters of the Wayne State College Foundation. They offer scholarships. They sponsor a Teaching Excellence Award every year for a professor to be named by our staff. And so, you know, it's just that kind of relationship is one that is long-standing.
For a small bank, they have some vast differences in their customers. The economics and cash flows of a farming operation are very different than a traditional business, yet the community of Wayne has both.
If farming is prosperous, the surrounding businesses that work with farming are also going to have a very good chance of being successful. But all of those businesses, whether it's seed or fertilizer or fuel or a repair business, a welding business, irrigation business, probably have to have capital to get their businesses up and running, to expand, purchase new equipment. And so the bank would be just as instrumental to support those businesses as they would the farming businesses.
The main thing for farmers is access to the expertise. All of our loan officers have years of experience, and most of them grew up on farms themselves. And so having that kind of experience with our farmers really gives us hopefully an edge on being able to offer products and services tailored to them.
The services at State National Bank and Trust are customized to accommodate all types of businesses as well as individuals and families. It offers different deposit and credit services. It also has a Century Club for the customers over 50 that offers group travel, newsletters, and even social options and get-togethers.
I came back to the family farm almost 3 years ago. Not a whole lot of not a whole lot of assets, not a whole lot of cash, and that community bank has really helped my wife and I get started. And with that, we're involved with the community. And so we have really appreciated what they have done for us on a small scale just to help us get our foot in the door with agriculture and with farming.
The Dodd-Frank bill and other new regulations in the banking industry have created new and often difficult challenges for community banks. The regulations require the same compliance standards for small community banks as they do for the mega banks, even though the two types of institutions are vastly different. Fortunately, State National Bank and Trust is successfully navigating through these regulatory challenges and continues to grow and remain strong.
You want to make a deposit today?
It supports the community because it lends the deposits from local customers right back to the local economy. Every dollar supports local businesses, housing, schooling, nonprofits, and in many ways that are almost invisible. In one very visible way, State National Bank and Trust sponsored the Main Street Vinyl Project by partnering with a new graphic designer and giving grants to businesses along Main Street. The grants helped them give a facelift to their storefronts. This project dramatically improved the look of the downtown area and has helped revitalize Main Street and the businesses that thrive there. Advanced banking technology, computers, smartphones, and other devices are now starting to level the playing field. This community bank is now able to offer the same online services to its customers that the bigger worldwide banks can.
When you find good people and they're willing to help you out, you want to make sure you foster those relationships, and I think it's symbiotic in many ways. We benefit from the services they provide. I think they benefit from the students that we provide them. So, you know, those are the kinds of things that are intangible, and they become, to us, they become mentors to our students. And it's that sort of thing is the kind of thing that we like to foster.
Staying involved in the community and maintaining a deep understanding of the rural economy allows State National Bank and Trust to take the right kinds of risks that help a bank and the local area thrive. In the diverse economy of Wayne, Nebraska, the banking challenges can vary from tractors to trigonometry. State National Bank and Trust may be a small bank, but for this community, it offers big solutions and major customer service. For more information about State National Bank and Trust, go to statenationalbank.com.